Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Ready? Okay. Good luck.
Please continue to submit your greetings and we'll be sure to read them throughout the show. Back to you, Sister Macy.
Welcome back to another episode of Explore Mountain State.
That's it for the weather
And
update.
moving on to our district news update.
Only here
on INCRadio Mountain States.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're tuning in here live to INCradio Mountain States as we continue our series on in our INCradio 6th-year anniversary. I am Sister Princess Rosano, your host for INCradio for today, and I'm here hosting from the local congregation's chapel of West Las Vegas. How exciting to be here with one of our most supportive local congregations. We give a lot of thanks to them. So we're so excited to be able to broadcast here and recognize them as one of our biggest supporters here in Mountain States. Of course, we want to say hello to everybody tuning in live to INCradio Mountain States, especially on the comments chat. I see everyone on the live chat saying their happy anniversaries, greeting everybody, even saying hellos and shout outs to West Las Vegas. So we're excited to have you all joining here. It is currently April 20, 4:03 p.m. Pacific time and 7:03 a.m. in the Philippines. And we want to say hello to our panelists who have joined, as well as all of our team members. So let's shout out first our team members from the INCradio crew. We have Brother Ron, Ate Macy, and Ate Mylene. Let's say hello.
Hi, everyone! Say hi! Happy 6th-year anniversary, Mountain States! INCradio!
Yes. We can see everybody here. We have Ate Macy and Ate Mylene there. We were able to see the local congregation of Las Vegas with Ate Mylene. So make sure we say our hellos to them and greet them on the comments chat as well. We also have our Arizona, Nevada. We have a lot of regions actually joining. So we're excited to have them join. We have Sister Christine, Sister Charmaine po. Hello, can we say hello to you as well po?
Hello po.
Yes.
Hello. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And Sister Abby from Arizona. Sister Abby, let's say hello.
Hi po.
So we're so excited to have all of you join here today with our Mountain States crew here on INCradio. We're excited to discuss all things INCradio and continuing our celebration for INCradio 6th-year anniversary. Of course, if you are watching here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our INCradio DCEM 954 channel. Be sure to like this video and leave all your comments and greetings with your hashtag local congregation, especially so that we can recognize all of you for all of your support and all of your hard work and spending time with us and setting aside time with us every Saturday here in Mountain States. We also want to make sure that we are engaged throughout the whole show. We are doing our hashtag winners, but we're going to hold that off in just a moment. But we're just going to just say hello and recognize Mountain States for being so active in the past few weeks, especially with all of the things that have been happening here in Mountain States. I know that we recently had some activities here, especially our district multimedia, the seminar. Thank you. Brother Ron is here with me. So we want to recognize all of those who were able to participate, and we're hoping and praying that in the near future, we'll be able to have a bigger one where the entire district is invited to come and we can be able to share all of the media and INCradio tips and insight with that. So if I'm not mistaken, we're going straight into the hashtag, right? So Kuya Tech, if you could prepare the hashtag for our hashtag challenge. I know we have some champs here in the back behind us. who has been dominating. So while we're preparing the hashtag challenge, we want to give some shout outs to those who are in the chat right now. Let's see our first commenter that I see right here. Let's open the live chat. Is Sister Kaylin from Salt Lake City. So thank you, Sister Kaylin. You are our first commenter of the day. Then we have Sister Michelle, Sister Monica, Sister Sam, all joining in from West Las Vegas. Sister Marvick from Las Vegas. We have, let's see, a lot of West Las Vegas brethren. So big shout out to all of you for joining, and you're all right behind me as well. So you're on top of that. Kuya Tech, whenever you are ready, we would love to see our hashtag challenge. Our audience are hanging on to their seats to see whether or not they've dominated this week or the past week. Good morning, Po. I know I saw Sister Melka on here, Sister Melka Newcomb. I want to say hi to Sister Mimi Po, Sister Shai, and then perfect, our hashtag challenge. So starting, number 5 is South Las Vegas. Number 4 is Henderson, Nevada. Number 3 is Denver, Colorado. Number 2 is Las Vegas, Nevada. And number 1 is West Las Vegas. Yes. So, of course, West Las Vegas once again has dominated for INC Radio, Mountain States. If you would like to one day beat them, make sure you bring your local congregation to help support in making sure those comments get in, because we do tally. We have our stats team working on it and making sure we account everybody who supports. If you're forgetting your hashtag local congregation, you need to make sure you remember every time. Hashtag WLV or hashtag West Las Vegas is what they're doing. So make sure you have a hashtag for your local congregation. That way we can count all of your comments and all of your greetings. So I know everybody is excited to talk about all of radio once again for the month of April for a series, but we do want to take a quick station break. But when we come back, we want you to stay engaged with us, stay tuned in so that we can get your insight on these past years of INC Radio Mountain States. Once again, we will be going on a station break, but please stay tuned with us. We will be right back. We'll see you in a bit.
You are listening to Iglesianicristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Inaayahan po namin kayo na manood at subaybayan ng INCRadio Panay Ellen this coming Tuesday, April 23, 2024, 7:30 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, at sama-sama tayo maging updated sa mga church activities ng mga distrito sa Panay Island.
Matuto at maaliw sa aming mga segment na Panay Entertainment at Panay Tips. Samahan ninyo kami at huwag kalimutang mag-comment sa ating YouTube live chat at i-hashtag ang inyong mga distrito. See you there!
Kilalanin ang mga bagong mukha ngayong April 23, 2024. 2 p.m. live on INC Radio YouTube channel. Abangan sa masayang tahanan.
When was the last time you made someone smile? When was the last time you made friends with others?
Hi, this is Amaya. Hello, Amaya. Let's play together.
Include, invite, befriend. A small gesture of friendship can make someone's day. A message from INC Radio Mountain State Satellite Studio.
For 11 p.m. Pacific time here in the District of Mountain States. Once again, thank you so much for tuning into INC Radio, Mountain States. Now we do want to go straight and dive into our topic with our regions who have joined us. We have Arizona, we have Utah, we have New Mexico, and Nevada here joined today. So we actually want to give a shout out to these regions outside of Nevada who have taken the time to stay with us today and tune in, or excuse me, and join as our panelists. We're going to ask the first question. So our regions, please prepare this question. We're going to ask all of you, what is your favorite episode or topic of discussion that we've had here in the past 6 years here on Mountain States? I know many of you have already joined us, and we want to start with Utah. Hi, Sister Christine. Hi, Pa.
Hello, Sister Princess. Nice to see you again. As you can see, my mom is also joining me, Sister Elsie. And first, just want to say happy anniversary to INC Radio. My favorite episode, I would say, would be talking about productivity and study habits. So it's very in line with my routine right now. So it was very helpful to be able to learn the different tips and different advice from brethren. So that would be the one episode that stood to me the most recently.
Nice. I love that those topics, especially when we're talking about efficiency and being able to help. You know, a lot of these topics, find you have come from the demographic of Mountain States, and so we have requests from our Kadiwa and Binhi asking about productivity. I just want to say hi to your mom. Hi, Paul. Did you have a favorite topic as well, Paul? Or is there a particular portion of INC Radio that you really enjoy?
Oh, I forgot those. She's into cooking. So the episodes that dealt with cooking and cooking tips and everything, those are her go-tos.
Oh, perfect. I know there's so many topics that sometimes they all like blend in and then you kind of forget what we have because there's just so many things that we have in the past 6 years. But the cooking topics are also ones that are memorable. One of my favorite moments is when at the Macy made flan in like 30 minutes live on air. So that was really cool to see. What about when it comes to segments? Let's actually ask the Arizona region. When it comes to different segments, what are your guys' favorite segments here on Mountain States?
Hi, everyone. So my personal favorite segment that we've done was actually the fitness one where Sister Kim was featured. When she was doing those body weight exercises, like it was actually really challenging. So I had a lot of fun with that one.
And then for me, Sister Princess, I would say honestly a mix of everything, but mostly probably the positive mindset segments. It really just reminds me personally to always just be positive in a lot of situations.
Yeah, so I think that is something that we try to consider as well, is staying healthy both physically and mentally. So I remember that episode with that segment with Ate Kim, and yes, she works really hard. You guys should have seen her in the previous powerlifting activity that we had. She won first place, mind you, so shout out to her. And so she works out really hard and makes sure that she stays healthy, and even mentally. I know she's one of the ones that you can look to for advice when it comes to having a positive mindset. So I'm glad that you were able to bring that up as well. What about our New Mexico region, Paul? How about you out there? Any particular segments or even discussions or topics that we've had in the past that you really enjoy?
Hi po everyone. I am Sister Charmaine po from Albuquerque. It's nice to be here po. As a mom po of two kids, what I like that we talked about before is about the cooking stuff. And I also like the topic that we talked about, um, the things that we do when we were younger from the past, from the province, stuff like that.
Yes, yes. I know cooking ones are always really like a hot topic because everyone likes to eat. And I feel like that's a universal language is cooking. And just as you mentioned, I do want to just touch base with Sister Christine. I know that you're a little bit more limited on time. So we wanted to ask you, even including, your favorite segment possibly, but is there any way that INC Radio was able to change your Saturday afternoon experience? You have a memorable Saturday where you were watching us or that you joined us?
Yes, definitely. I would say INC Radio is good to be able to connect with brethren that you don't really get to connect with on a daily basis. So it's nice, whether it's through chat or the different segments highlighting different brethren throughout the district. It's nice to be able to see that, and especially on a weekly basis, when we're out and about doing our errands or doing the things that we typically do over the weekend. It's nice to just be able to connect and see what's going on in the district. And I think INC Radio does a great job at that, of allowing us to just stay in tune with what's happening throughout Mountain States.
Yes, especially because we are 5 separate states in one district. I think INC Radio, like you mentioned, is a really great resource, a really great tool that allows us to connect with each other, to come back online, to talk together, to even hear the updates that's been going around in Mountain States or what's going on in Mountain States, even building this community similar to what we've mentioned in last week's show with members abroad, right? So INC Radio isn't just specific to the District of Mountain States, but we have multiple satellites, multiple studios all over the world. And so we're able to really connect with them and build this community, build the love of the brotherhood through this platform. Atemay, I haven't forgotten about Las Vegas. I see them in the chat. Can we say hello to them and also get their thoughts, if you can, on their favorite episodes, their favorite topics? We want to say hi to Las Vegas. So while we're setting up, there we go. Yes.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our brethren tuning in. Right now, we are here in the local of Las Vegas Watch Party. Hi, everyone. Yes. Everyone's having a blast here right now. At the Princess, of course, it's a watch party. So we have some food going on here. There's, Ate, what do we have? Do we have pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
We're cooking fish balls right now. Fish balls and kikiam and just all sorts of fun here. So we have our brethren, of course, that are avid viewers of INC Radio here. As you can see, some of them are still on the phone trying to be for the hashtag challenge. Yes. I know West Las Vegas is right there with you at the Princess. We're trying our best to beat them. I don't think we can, but you know what? It's always good to hope. We're almost there.
You hear that, Cut Gary?
Yes,
But they said we don't think we can beat you.
Okay.
Just keep on trying, okay?
All right, at the Macy, we're gonna go ahead and take the mic back. So right here we have Brother Gary Ilagan.
Hello, everyone. Happy 6th anniversary to the INC Radio Mountain States. Thank you to Eduardo. Thank you to West Las Vegas.
Yes.
Shout out to West Las Vegas.
Yes. So we wanted to highlight the congregation of West Las Vegas because, like we've mentioned, they have been very active in supporting and engaging with us here on INC Radio Mountain States. Gary, what do your Saturdays look like for the local of West Las Vegas on Saturdays?
Saturdays from 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. we are always busy. We always text each other, reminding each one of us that we have INC Radio.
If you see them in the chat, you'll see them pretty often. So we just wanted to say thank you for your support and highlight.
We love INC Radio.
Do you have a favorite topic for?
Yes, the fitness one. We remember that, and of course, all the topics, all the episodes, we like it so
Apo,
much.
apo.
Alright.
Yes, maybe one day West Las Vegas will host their own.
Of course.
We'll bring someone here, right? Let's take it to back to our other region. So Arizona, is there anything significant that INC Radio has touched on that may have changed, your life possibly?
I think honestly, Sister Christine really, what do they say? Nailed the head on the nail or something like that. But just kind of adding on to what she said, it's nice being able to learn, different perspectives on different topics, especially with the brethren who share the same faith with us. I literally learned so much from you guys, and um, again, just seeing different perspectives really allows me to be inspired within these INC radio episodes.
I do want to touch on that. And maybe Ate Charmaine will go to you next in just a moment. When we talk about different topics, like I've mentioned, a lot of these topics come from the demographic here in Mountain States. And so what we really enjoy here on INC Radio is being able to get different insights. Because like you said, we meet a lot of brethren throughout the district. Personally, I met Ate Chrisette from Phoenix through INC Radio Mountain States, just as her being a guest here. And through that, we were able to create a friendship. And she's one of my, biggest church ates that I love going to, or big sister here on INC Radio or in Mountain States. And so being able to learn from the guests who come on here, a lot of the times the hosts and the producers, we have topics in mind, but we seek a lot of insight and input from brethren who are pretty much, experts, or we know will have great insight to share. So I love that you're touching on that, Sister Charmaine, what about you? Is there anything that in particular stands out to you when it comes to INC Radio Mountain States, or anything in particular that you really love?
Well, po, Sister Princess. So there's a lot of topic that we talked about in INC Radio, but there's one thing that I remember, well, is about the lifestyle that we had from the past and the lifestyle that we currently have in the present, and how we from the past, how we spend our time, and how kids nowadays spend their time. And I'm very happy that from the Philippines, po, that we don't have a lot of gadgets, we don't have a lot of this kind of technology, po, that we were exposed to. So what we tend to do is we go outside, we play outside, we experience having play with other kids, socializing with other kids. But nowadays, po, um a lot of us po are spending so much time with our phones, with the technology that we have po. And it's very important for me po to talk about that topic, is because as a mom myself po, and I have a young adult too who is always on his phone, so I'm trying to control his activity on his phone. I give him limit po. So it's a good thing too po, whenever he gets his limit on his gadget, I tell him let's go outside, or he can go outside and play outside, so we get to experience the outside stuff, and get to feel the sun, because the sun is our source of energy. Sun gives us a lot of vitamin D, which is good for our whole entire body. So that's that's the thing that I remember that we talked about before.
Mm-hmm. And speaking on topics, Ate, when we're talking about technology, I just want to touch on how INC Radio is a great platform. Like you said, we do need the balance between technology and being able to be off of the screen. But I really emphasize the platforms used by the church administration and INC Radio being one of them as something that we could use as a resource, right? And you can always search back to previous topics that we've had in case you've missed the show or you want to rewatch a topic because you remember there's something that one of our panelists said that is a great point that you want to touch on. So I'm grateful that you were able to take in that specific topic and have it be used in your life, especially with your son, like you mentioned. Is there a reason why you feel like INC Radio topics, or in general, like platforms like INC Radio out there, why do you think these are important to have in use of the platforms in the church? Why do you feel like it's important for?
Well, but I think it's very important that we get to be exposed in different platforms, especially um, this this INC Radio and different app that we have in the internet on our phone. For us not to be only exposed to things on this world, but also to be well informed of the things that is most important, so like things that we shouldn't be doing, things that we should be doing, things that we should be avoiding. Especially sometimes we tend to forget, or sometimes we need a little reminder from somebody, oh, this is things that we shouldn't be doing. And especially as a mom myself, I think kids nowadays get to be exposed on YouTube that are stuff that are not really really good for them, but as a family, whenever we have our family time, we always, if it isn't INC Radio, we go to INC Media and I play INC music. My son speaks English, but whenever we play this video of Tagalog, even if he don't understand it, he sings it po.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Pape. What about our beautiful sisters from Arizona? Especially, oh yes, especially for youth like ourselves. Do you feel that there's also an importance with having platforms like INC Radio for members of the church?
Yes, Ata Princess. I feel like, especially now in this generation, with technology always advancing, I feel like, yeah, technology is just easier for us to be able to spread news and stuff like that, even with sharing our faith, on social media. I feel like technology is always useful in that way, and we're able to like reach people farther. Um, so yeah, I would say it's really beneficial.
Agreed.
You said ditto. Yes, and it is important. A lot of what we do is we not just for edification but also for propagation. We want to add to that, where members can use these platforms to also help share their faith. I do want to give shout outs to those in the chat. It's kind of hard to read because all I have is Tagalog in front of me. So let's see, it's on the big screen. Let me see if I can read it. So we have Elizadi Bernice. Oh, from they say lots of awesome INC content. I'm not gonna read it in Tagalog because it looks like a tongue twister. It says okay, you can go on the live chat and read it yourself. But below is shout out to God Justin Ramos. Hi, God Justin. Thanks for joining for our show today. Well, he says happy anniversary, Mountain States INC Radio, #Gilbert. So shout out to Gilbert. We have Brother Levi. We have God Domingo. We have Brother Rod. Oh, my mom. She says #SLV. Give me a shout out, Mom. I know you can type more. God Oli. And then we have Gary. He says, let's have Tagalog 101. Yes, please. I would love that. Sister Jessica says hello. Oh, hi, Sister Jessica. So, and shout out to Lisa. She says, shout out to our hosts and guests because we always learn from, the live chat is going so fast, her comments moving, because we always learn from all of you. #Tempe, #MTS. Rock salad. So I love it. I love it. Ate Lisa is one of our also consistent and big supporters here on INC Radio Mountain States. So Oh, and Ate Macy just put her insight. Instead of tuning into bad news all over social media, let's tune into INC Radio for some good news, good fun, and good company. Yes, always good company here on INC Radio Mountain States. So, with my experience here on INC Radio Mountain States, like I said, we've gotten the chance to meet a lot of brethren abroad here in Mountain States. I think that as hosts, we have the opportunity to really get to know the brethren here in Mountain States. Like Sister Charmaine, I don't think we've ever met in person. And if we have, please, forgive me if the moment has slipped in my mind, but I don't think we've met in person just yet. But having an opportunity like this on INC Radio allows us to connect together. Even though we're in the same district, you're in a different state, so we're very blessed with the opportunity to share this connection here on radio. I wanted to see if Las Vegas, where Atamai is, are they ready for the game yet? Or are we still just, there's Ate Macy with food. Ate Macy, are we ready for a game?
Yes, we are ready at the Princess. So just whenever we have our entire battalion ready here too.
Okay, I have my battalion. I've never used that word before. My entire battalion here. And of course, our beautiful sisters who have joined from our outer regions, please chime in whenever you feel free to. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I will ask the question. So we are going to go to our game. So let's get to know more about radio, especially here in Mountain States, right? So let's see. Question number 1. Who is the first ever host on INC Radio? INC Radio at the Macy or INC Radio Mountain States? Well, which one? Is it just INC Radio? Ate?
At the Princess say that I think formation of INC Radio Mountain States is what we're looking for.
Okay, perfect. Because
at the Princess, before we continue with our game, can I just, of course, bring to you and introduce our wonderful resident minister, Brother Alex Chavez, who's joining us on the watch party this afternoon. So he's here with the local of Las Vegas, and we would just want to hear from him a little bit. Shout outs and greetings, of course, to our satellite studio.
There we go. Hi, Alex. Hi, po.
Hello.
Yes, po. We can hear you loudly and clearly, po.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me?
Apo, we can hear you, po.
Hi, shout out to everyone. Happy 6th anniversary to INC Radio. We're so happy to be here.
Yes. Yay! Yay. Thank you, Poca Alex, for representing for Las Vegas. We're excited to see you here, po.
Absolutely, yes. I'm happy to be here.
Apo, are you proud that you have your congregation also with you, po?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes. We have the congregation here, Las Vegas. We're here motivating them and supporting the INC Radio. Yeah. Well, we have Sister Macy here and Sister Mylene in the local of Las Vegas. And so these are one of the things that we say to the brethren, that to support them because they're from Las Vegas.
Yes, po. Yes, we're grateful to have such wonderful hosts in your local congregation. So thank you for representing our Las Vegas congregation. Po. Thank you to Alex. Everyone cheer for Alex, po. Thank you so much, po.
Okay, happy anniversary, everyone.
Yes. So as you saw earlier, po, we have Alex and Gary here representing their congregation. Ate Macy, as she prepares for the games, we want to give one more cheer for West Las Vegas. Yes. So all the energy brought from New Mexico and Arizona with our beautiful sisters. Now we can finally ask our first question. So let's see, as they are preparing, we want to ask everybody, who do you remember being the very first host ever on INC Radio Mountain States? INC Radio Mountain States hosts. At the Macy, you have the answers, right? At the Macy, because they're not on my hand. I don't have it here. It's not written anywhere.
Yeah, Ate Mylene has the answers.
For
So
what?
don't worry. Oh, for the questions that they have. Yes, we got you.
Oh, perfect. Let's see. Let's start with our outer regions. Arizona, our beautiful sisters. Who, if you were to just guess, who was our first host? Could pick anyone from the lineup. It doesn't even, just make sure they're from the lineup, okay? Don't pick somebody random.
Okay, we both think it was Uncle Ron.
That's our host.
Try again, but we almost there. Yeah, they're here with us. They're here with us. They're here with us.
But based off of that reaction, I think it's
Macy?
maybe, yeah, Ate Macy.
Okay, they said Brother Ron, but they took it back. So then they're saying Ate Macy. So Arizona is thinking Ate Macy is the first host. Ate Charmaine, who do you think was the first host here in INC Radio Mountain States?
I will pick Brother Ron too for I think this is the eldest folk. I think he's the one.
We can pin that answer for New Mexico. What about West Las Vegas spot? Who do you think?
Me. Macy and Chris.
Oh, Ka George says the first hosts, he gives two hosts, was Ate Macy and Kuya Chris. Okay. And then Ate Mylene, does Las Vegas have a guess, or are you going to share the answer? Come on, Ate Mai. Yes. Did you hear all of our answers? Ate Macy, Ate Mai, did you hear our answers given?
Yeah, we did. And,
okay, perfect.
Team Live Chat, who do you think it is? And the winner is...
They said, I'm trying to see here. Ate Macy was our very first host here on INC Radio Mountain States. Actually,
tell us about that first airing of INC Radio Mountain States.
I hope people are not getting tired of my face yet. I try not to host as much. But brethren, hello po to you. Really appreciate, especially those who have been with us from day one. Yeah, seeing my face from day one. Thank you for not growing tired. Thank you.
Yes. You know, Ate Macy is like, oh, gee. So I don't know if she mentioned it on the show last week or if she just mentioned it to us when we were kind of gathered after the show. But it was her, and I believe you said Kuya Manley way back when, right? So it's been.
I also just want to show someone who's also been with us from day one.
Yes.
Here's my Amaya. She was 2 years old when we launched. Actually, not even 2, 1.5-ish when we launched INC Radio Mountain States. And she's 6 years later, she's 8 years old now.
Wow.
Hi, Sister Maya. Yes, I remember her being very little, joining the show. We used to have her, she just run on the show and we would just feature her as a little host. So cute. I love it. Okay. Now, moving forward with our next question. This is mainly pertaining to our multimedia department here in here in Mountain States. So, who is now our INC Radio, INC District Multimedia Advisor? So not director, but District Multimedia Advisor. We do give him shout outs. Yes.
And Clue, he's a minister po.
Yes.
Ministerial worker, yeah.
Oh, you're giving big hints. yes, it's Arizona. Let's go. Represent.
Our very own brother Justin Ramos.
Yes, from Gilbert. Do we have anybody who disagrees? Nobody disagrees because
It's Brother Justin Ramos.
She said Ramos, not Ramos. Well, yes, a shout out to Kat Justin. Oh, look, my mom said happy anniversary. Yes, thanks for typing more, Mom. Okay, she said. I'm like, I know she can type more. So, West Las Vegas says hi, Mom. Anyway, shout out to Kat Justin, but he works very hard and tirelessly in leading the multimedia team here in the District of Mountain State. So we're really grateful to have you as our advisor. Shout out to our previous advisor who moved, I believe, to LAC district, right? So, Brother Mark Manuel, he was our first, if I'm not mistaken, multimedia advisor. I'm looking at Brother Ron for validation in my answer, but yes, he was one of our first here. And then when he had to move to a different district, Kat Justin graciously was appointed our district advisor for the multimedia team. So big shout out to our beloved ministerial worker. Thank you so much for working hard for us and supporting us and continuing to lead the multimedia team. Perfect. Let's move on to our next question. Let's see if anybody remembers this because let's see. When did INCRadio Mountain States? Now I believe we said this last week. So if you watched the show last week, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure we talked about it last week. When did INCRadio have their very first episode here in Mountain States? When? We talked about this last week. We even said the date, and we even said the location, and we said who was there. Yes, but Kagari said April. Give me another number, West Las Vegas. April.
We have here a deaconess that wants to try po.
Yes,
What's
yes,
your
yes.
answer po, Lourdes?
2018. Is that right?
Let's see. Let's wait.
So we heard April 2018. Is there a specific day she said po?
Lourdes said April 6th po.
April 6th. Kagari also said April 6th, 2018. What about our other regions? Our New Mexico region, but Ate, you want to take a guess around the same time frame, or do you agree?
2017.
2017. We are, I think, believe 2018. You want to take a guess in the date? Like, is it April 6th? Do you agree, or do you agree with a different date, or disagree with a different date?
I'm gonna go with the rest of everybody's answer.
She said same, agreed. Ate Macy, can you tell us the answer? Because I can't remember. I should know this off the top of my head. As she's looking, let's see what our let's see. Our live chat says, Brother Brandon says he was 14 years old 6 years ago. You're 20?
Yeah.
I didn't realize Brother Brandon was 20 now. Oh no. We have, let's see if anybody else shared their date. Brother Ronald says April 9. So he just flipped the 6 upside down. And then Brother Levi said April 7. Ate Macy, what's the date? Do you have it?
April 6th po, 2018.
Yay! Shout out! Woo! So both all congregations here got it. Yay! Okay, perfect. And then bonus. Oh, yes, Las Vegas. Bonus. Where was it held? The very first episode. I don't remember the name or where the studio was. Do you remember, Ate? You were there.
Yes, let's see if anyone remembers. It's the clue. It's in Las Vegas.
West Las Vegas has an answer. West Las Vegas. Can you
West
tell
Las
it?
Vegas. Let's
They said the Beacon Center.
Ah.
Not the Smith Center, the Beacon Center. That was our guest here in West. At the Macy, was it the Beacon Center, right?
It is the Beacon Center.
Yeah.
That's where we did our ribbon cutting and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
So,
Beacon.
thanks for remembering.
Okay, and we're gonna move on to our last question for this game. Before we move on to the last question, we just want to give a shout out, of course, to our regions who joined from outside of Nevada. So our Arizona and New Mexico region. Earlier, we saw our Utah region with Sister Christine and her mom join us. We always thank our guests for taking the time out of their Saturdays to spend with us. You could be elsewhere, but you're here supporting INC Radio Mountain State. So big applause and thank you so much to our regions who continually support. Woo! Thank you, Bob. Okay. This one now this is a very specific question, so I'm surprised we're ending with this one. Okay, what is the topic, or what was the topic that INC Radio had? It's so specific. On January 20, 2024, if you can rewind back to January 20. Oh, you have it? Oh, really? Who led that? I usually do the finance one. Was that me? Okay, so West Las Vegas is guessing that we did financial literacy or managing your finance. I was there. At the Roxanne? I can't remember. Okay,
Yeah,
what about our
Roxanne
other regions?
was our
Yes,
guest.
yes.
And was the producer and guest for that broadcast.
Do you agree for other regions that it was finance? Awesome.
And speaking of
Awesome,
that,
awesome.
Princess, since we're talking about those back episodes, you can rewatch and replay any of these episodes for INC Radio Mountain State. So if you missed the live, you can always come back within the week, or you can even come back to last year if you want. Especially if there are topics that are really interesting to you. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Ate. Now, before we conclude, we just want to give our final shout outs coming from our regions who have joined us. Let's start with Ate Charmaine. Ate, do you have any shout outs for any family, friends, or anybody you would like to say hello to po?
Shout out po to all brethren in our local Albuquerque po.
Woohoo! Shout out to our New Mexico friends. Yes. And then our beautiful long sisters for Arizona region representing. Any shout outs?
Shout out to our locale, Team Gilbert.
Yes, Team Gilbert.
Yay! Yes. Thank you, Arizona, for your support as well. A shout out to Sister Christine and her mom for representing for Utah. She did have to leave earlier, but we're grateful that she was able to spend a little bit of time with us. Let's give a shout out to Las Vegas. Any last words?
Hi, at the Princess. We have some shout outs from our sisters here.
Another 6 years.
Thank you. Oh, look at all the love. Love it. Thank you. And then West Las Vegas, do you want to give big shout outs? Yes. Just to give a wrap up with everything that's been going on these past years here in INC Radio Mountain States, especially these past 6 years. Like we've mentioned multiple times throughout this broadcast and the previous broadcasts throughout this series, INC Radio is a wonderful platform that continues to bring all of us together here in the District of Mountain States, as well as connect us with brethren all over the world. Sometimes you'll see a lot of them in the chat, giving their shout outs from other districts, from other parts of the world. Speaking of the live chat, before we conclude, we want to give shout outs to those who have continued to join us. I see Kuya Ace here from West Las Vegas giving a shout out. We have Kalevi, we have Kadomingo, Kalina, We have Ka Lilibeth, Ate Trish from SLV. We have Ka Emelita from Las Vegas. Oh, thank you, Ka Emelita. Miss you po. Shout out to you po. Ka Justin Ramos says thank you to Sister Abby and Sister Alyssa. They said thanks for the shout out. And then we have Brother Neil here from West Las Vegas. Ka Ate Ann from we have here. Sorry, there's so many. They're so tiny. I should look up at the bigger screen. We have Kashan Mendoza from Henderson. We have Sister Jackie. She said, shout out to all the brethren. Hashtag West Las Vegas. Let's go for 2K book. Wow, 2K what? Viewers? Yeah, let's go. I'm ready for that. We have Sister Kalia. She's from West Las Vegas. And I know almost time. So sad. We have Brother Gian and Kamelka Nuka. Sister Glenda Sunsun. So big shout outs to everybody who have joined us here on INC Radio, Mountain States. You know, at the Macy and at the Marlene, I feel like you can also agree, right, that INC Radio, Mountain States has really cultivated these relationships here and be able to build this nice community and really a family here on INC Radio, Mountain States within the church. And so we're always grateful for all of you, especially those who continue to join us, whether it be one Saturday out of your month, every Saturday, or even just a moment of your time, whether it be 5 minutes or the whole show. Your support is always appreciated. Once again, all of these broadcasts that we produce would be nothing without the support of all of the brethren and all of those tuning in here on INC Radio Mountain States. Like we've mentioned in the past broadcasts of this series, it has been an incredible 6 years of full of memorable moments and really touching stories shared from our beloved guests and panelists. We're always so grateful that we are able to come on here weekly. We're able to share insights and have these topic discussions with all of you as we continue to encourage you to always share your thoughts as well on our show. And if you would like to have a topic discussion specifically produced for our demographic, let us know because we would love to do so. We're here to share. We're here to build relationships and cultivate this community full of love and full of connections, right? In delivering captivating content, pushing boundaries, and really all the more sharing with all of you here tuning in on INC Radio Mountain States. We don't always have a lot of time with all of you, but with every moment that we have, we're so grateful. And this is why we always ask of you to please always join in with us every Saturday here on INC Radio Mountain States. As we celebrate our 6th anniversary, we're so grateful. Once again, I don't think we can ever really express how much gratitude we have to be able to perform in front of all of you as INC Radio hosts, as INC Radio producers, and even the INC Radio team as we fulfill all of the parts of our duties to be able to help produce shows and broadcasts such as this. So in conclusion, just a big thank you to everybody here. We want to give one more cheer before we say our final thank you. Our congregations who are watching live. Yes, so
Alex, thank you, Paul.
Yes, and
we love you all, Paul.
Yes, well, and a special shout out to our beloved ministers who are representing over there in Las Vegas. We have Ka Alex Chavez and Ka Gary Ilagan here in West Las Vegas. And of course, shout out to all of the ministers, especially here in the district, who continue to support us. But we want to give special thank yous, most especially to our beloved church administration, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our beloved executive minister, Brother Angelo Erano Manalo, our CEO, president of SEPSI and CFO coordinator, Ka Arnel Solano, our station manager, who we just saw recently. Hello po, Ka Arnel Solano po. Kuya Manly and Daya as well, our executive producer, Brother Lowell Newcomb, our district minister, Brother Oliver Canlas, our assistant district minister, Brother Christian Ross, our CFO overseer, Ka Justin Ramos, our district multimedia advisor, as well as the district multimedia team, and the Kuya Tax as well, not the but our I don't know what words I'm trying to say, but all the avid listeners here on INC Radio Mountain States. Thank you so much for your continued support here with us. We hope to see you all next week in our upcoming show. Unfortunately, we are in the time of concluding. We are close to the end, but we want to thank you all for continuing to watch and to listen here on INC Radio Mountain States. We want you to continue to stay tuned with us here on INC Radio, DZEM 954, changing lives through God's words. I want to say thank you so much, and we will see all of you next time. INC Radio Canada is up next. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Happy anniversary. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you for your time,
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.